So what's up people, welcome back to another video. And in today's video I'll show you what Carx Street has fixed for AMD drivers and AMD graphics card within the past 3 months. And the game was actually running very horribly, and if you're supposed to have an AMD card which is a high-end card like 6750 XT, 7600 XT, the game will actually stutter a lot. Even if you're getting like 100 FPS or 200 FPS, the game still stutters quite horribly. So that actually makes the gameplay far worse. Now you can see here, let me show you my graphics card here. It's the 6750 XT from AMD, and I have memory is consumed around 9.9 GB, and GPU memory is consumed around 69%. This is not 69%, I think out of 12 GB, I think 4 GB has been consumed by the GPU. And you can also see here in the right side, VRAM system utilization is 9.8 GB and GPU memory utilization is 4.1 GB, which is quite low. And I think the game has optimized finally for the AMD cards. It's been like 3 months after the game has been launched, and now you can see I'm playing right here and the game is actually pretty fine. But the only issue I'm seeing here is that the constant frame drops. Not the frame drops, actually it's I'm getting very low. Oh my god, what just happened here? Is this a bug or what? Oh god, look at that. Something happened. Okay, now see the game performance is actually quite satisfying. Even if I enter a race, let's try to enter. I think I saw some race here. Let's try to enter the race. I'm playing with the controller, by the way, just to make this is not a race actually. This is a home, and I cannot find any race. Let's try to go to the map and see if I can. There's a drift. Okay, let's do some drifting. Okay, so drift and let's fast travel. Let's see what happens here. And let's try to see here if the game actually runs pretty fine if I can drift, because the problem with the previous versions was that whenever I try to drift, the game actually stutters even more, and that's what it did. And the reason why they have fixed this is because the players are actually skipping this game, especially the AMD people, the people with AMD cards. And I also have an AMD card, so I also thought to just delete the game. But as soon as update 1.1 released, I saw the game is actually pretty much working fine. And then when the update 1.2 released, oh come on! I think my traffic is set to maximum. That's why this is happening. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's try to see here. Let's do a drift. I got some points. Just a sec. Okay, let's try. Let's just try here. Okay, I got out of time. I got out of line. Let's try again here. The game actually now it's actually butter smooth. The drifting angle. So it's like Guzius said, now you can drift. Okay. Let's use some NOS. Get back to the track. I'm already back here. You can drift, like 90 degrees drift. I'm not sure. I think they have actually made the controllers. The controls actually more arcade-ish type, and the steering wheel controls more realistic. This is what happened. I usually play on a steering wheel, so if I play on a controller, this is what will happen. So excuse me for that. But again, you see that all the stuttering has gone. Just update the game to version 1.1 to 1.2. Even if you have the 1.1, no problems. But if you have the 1.1, now look at the FPS over there. It's 96 FPS. I hope you can see it here, 96 FPS. If it comes over here, yes. So that's actually quite a lot. It's not capped actually. Well, it's capped here in the game, but I'm not sure whether it's working or not. If I go to my settings, VSync is double. It should have been like capped to 60 FPS, but no, maximum frame rate is also set to 60. Graphics quality ultra. Look at my settings here. Everything's set to ultra. Only except for motion blur. I have motion sickness. I'm not that type of guy, who likes to have the motion sickness too much. So I just turn off the motion blur, you know. And there we are, full screen, everything's to be VSync to double. There we are. That's quite that will be an immersive experience. So the game is actually pretty much running fine, actually 78 FPS. What else can you expect? And one more thing, I'm running, actually the funny thing is that I'm running on a, oh wow that was unexpected. Actually I'm running on a 240 Hz monitor, but actually I have capped, what is this, sprint. Okay, let's do a sprint race. There will be other players. Let's start the race then. Now this will be quite challenging. There will be traffic, there will be other players. What? Oh, come on. It's not a race actually, this is just a sprint. I thought there will be a race. I have to find some circuit races. That will be in, I think, challenges right over there. So my monitor is actually 240 Hz. So what happens is that I have actually capped it to 60 Hz. Because 240 Hz I don't use it all the time. I forgot while I'm recording right now. So this is why the fluidity of the game is not so much fluid. Well, apart from that, the control is actually quite great. I can drift like that. My top speed will be around 114, only 120. My whole nitrous is actually gone. So how long do I have? 200 meters until the next checkpoint. So this is what the game is about. Let's, okay, narrow miss. I got some nitrous here. Look at the road now. Oh, come on, this is a huge bug. I think I'm in some water. I think there's some kind of water logging happening. Though they have fixed the game for AMD, still a lot of bug is you can see here in the AMD cards. Look at the track. Look at the track. Come on. This is what it is. This is what the game they have fixed. I can't see anything. This is what they call the fixed game, a polished game. It's been like 3 months. It's more than 3 months. August, September, October, November. It's like 4 months. And this is what the game's condition is right now. I'm like drowning in my own track. Now it's the drag race. Some fireworks going on. I'm not sure why. Look at all the... oh god. Please, please, spare me, spare me. The car is just going down. Let's use some nitrous. Well, that's the end of the race. What? Okay, 6th. I got a collision right there. You see the condition of the game. Though the game has... there will be some... in short, now I'll end this video, but in short, you know this, that there will be some glitch in the game. You cannot just escape from those glitches. Whether it's stuttering or textures, you know, a car drowning in the road. So now it's not there. Now it's fine. I think it's only happening in the highways. On road, it's actually quite fine. You see, on road it's nothing there. It's unlike. So that's all for today's video. I hope you really got the point of how you can actually get the maximum performance in Carx Street. So till then, see you on my next video.